It's day 3 of the Christmas extravaganza, and today we're doing a Christmas movie tier list. Now, I am very excited for this because I am a massive fan of Christmas movies and I have some very obscure, I'd say, opinions. So let's get straight into it. So we've got a lot of Christmas movies. I'm not going to do them all because that's insane. Most of these I don't even know. Not most. Loads of them I don't know. But let's get into it. So let's start with the 3D Christmas Carol. Now, when this came out, it was a massive deal that they were using rigs on faces so that the animation is lifelike because it's being captured from real people, and it did make the movie a bit more realistic, which I didn't like because I was young when this movie came out and I watched it in the cinema and I started crying because I was so scared. I hated this movie. I hated the bit where the two little gremlins come out of the clock at the end and like Scrooge is like dying and they're like and I start crying. I bawled my eyes out in the cinema at that bit. It was traumatizing. But I mean, it's a good movie. It's a reimagined classic, but it isn't a classic because it's a remake that just wasn't as good as some of the other ones. So I'm gonna have to put it in A because it's not S. Frozen. Now, I wouldn't call Frozen a Christmas movie, so I'm gonna put it at D, but it's a pretty good movie. I just put Frozen to an F because I haven't seen it and bet you it's shite. Frosty the Snowman. I don't remember this being a movie. I think it's more of a show. It's like 40 minutes. It's like a short. It's not a full movie, but it's pretty good. I'll put it at B. The stop motion Rudolph. This is also like a 40-minute series, but it's so good. It's so well done and they put so much time into it. It's a classic, but it's not an S tier classic, so I'll put it at A. I meant to say A. I get confused because I'm dyslexic. Right, I want to get onto a controversial one. I want to stir up some shite, right? So this is the live action Dr. Seuss Grinch. And I'm about to drop a bombshell. I don't like Jim Carrey. He's pretty annoying. Jim Carrey is very annoying to me. I'm sorry, but it's just true. And he kind of makes this movie unwatchable. I don't like him. I don't like the guy. What can I say? I'm sorry. He just like the faces. It's like, shut up. Shut up. Stop. Okay, Iron Man 3. I don't remember that being a Christmas movie, so I'm gonna put it at F. Jack Frost. Now, Jack Frost is up there with it's a good Christmas movie. I wouldn't say it's S tier. I wouldn't say it's even A tier. It's a pretty good movie, but it's like it's grand. Like if you throw it on, you're not gonna be disappointed, but you're not gonna be like, that was amazing. The Santa Claus. This is a classic movie. This movie is one of the best Christmas movies you can watch. I mean, they had like 4 of them and they each get worse. But the first one is gold. You shouldn't have made any sequels. You should have left it as it is because what the fuck was that third movie? Elf. This is the best Christmas movie. Elf is up there. It's top S tier. Will Ferrell. Comedy legend. He has some of the best comedy movies you can do. And Elf is no exception. Such a good Christmas movie. What happens is he's an orphan. Santa comes, he sneaks into Santa's sack, and then he grows up with elves, and then he realizes that he's not an elf and he goes back to New York City, baby. So good. Such a good movie. And Will Ferrell plays the role amazingly. So it's an easy S tier. Jingle Jangle. Who the named a movie Jingle Jangle? They need to be they don't deserve any sort of rights ever naming a movie Jingle Jangle. Of course it's a Netflix movie. The only people who would let a movie called Jingle Jangle get greenlit would be Netflix. That's an abomination. The Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol. I think this is the best version of a Christmas Carol in my opinion. Donald Duck's grandfather is Scrooge and Mickey Mouse is his employee that he doesn't pay enough, and obviously the whole Christmas Carol storyline goes through, but it's with Mickey Mouse characters. And it's really good. I recommend to watch it. It's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. It's going S tier. A Muppets Christmas Carol, another version of the Christmas Carol. And I'd have to say, I'm a massive fan of the Muppets. The Muppets are legends. But this did not hit. I did not like the Muppets Christmas Carol as much as the other ones. So I'm going to put a B. But I mean, it's pretty good. Mickey's Christmas Holiday Special. This is where they gathered loads of Disney characters into a cinema and they watch the animations. And the animations are pretty good. There's the classic animations in the bundle, like the Pluto tree thing where there's the chipmunks and Pluto's tree. There's the Donald Duck ice skating. There's some classic Disney animations in this, and it's really good. So I'm gonna have to put an S tier to one. It's a classic that I watch every Christmas because it's just so fun. The Christmas Chronicles. Get a grip on your fucking life. If you're watching the Christmas Chronicles this Christmas, you need to rethink your life. You really do. The Polar Express. This is up there with one of the best Christmas movies and probably the most memeable Christmas movie. There's so much Christmas memes about the Polar Express. And the movie itself is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's S tier, but it's a good movie. You know, capiche? It's a pretty good movie. Home Alone. And I think this is the last S tier of the night. Home Alone is one of the best Christmas movies. It's up there with the classics. Not as good as Elf, but I mean, everyone's seen it. It's a great Christmas classic that everyone watches every Christmas. Home Alone 2, on the other hand, is a bit worse. Still pretty good, but I'll put it low 8 there. And then 3, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. And then 4, what is this? Why would you decide to do 4 10 years later with a random child? It's just disgraceful. Disney defiled this IP's corpse like Mr. Krabs did for the hat that you can drink out of. It's probably the worst Christmas movie ever. Don't ever watch that movie, and if you do, you're supporting New Disney and you deserve to rot in the pits of hell. I think that's mostly it. I'm scanning through, there's some repeats. A Nightmare Before Christmas is more of a Halloween movie, so I'm gonna put that as C because it's a good movie, but it's more of a Halloween movie. I do want to give an honorable mention to something that isn't on this list that you should probably watch this Christmas. The Snowman. This is an amazing Christmas movie. It's literally from 1982. It's basically free on everything. You can watch it anywhere and everywhere. You can even watch it on YouTube. It's a great little piece of animation history, and it's a great Christmas classic that you should definitely watch this Christmas. So that's all for today. Thanks for listening to my Christmas tier list. And from me and Sal, goodbye.